Squeaks is meowing.
Okay.
I guess he's tired of bird watching. Hello. Whoa. That's weird. It's like I'm talking to myself. No, I'm saying when I respond back.
Oh.
Whoa. Nitro. What the fuck was that? What are you trying to do?
I was just walking around here and he jumped up and hit my elbow and fell down.
What an idiot. Damn, dude. Could you turn that light on or something? Mm-hmm. Thanks, babe. Stop making noise. Fuck you. That's what I do. That's what Chelsea does too. That's what Squeaks does as well. It's like everyone in the house decided to start making noise because you said that. Hi. How much writing have you avoided? Oh, tons. You know, I went and listened to the computer read me the first half of my book. I saw there was a text-to-speech feature on Word. I'm like, wonder how that is. And I listened to the first half of what I've written. And I was like, man, this needs some fucking revisions, man. But whatever. There was at least 7 or 8 times when I was like, huh, that paragraph's pretty good. So, you know, it's gonna be easy. What?
It's better than that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's got potential. There's a lot of, I don't know, you know, you're always critical of your own shit.
Squeaks, get out of here.
But, what do I call this current look? Sitting on the couch with wet hair. I don't know. I don't know. Is this look? I'm so fashion forward with my fucking self, you know. Hey, look, cat litter box. That's cool. It's a fucking good background element. You guys can feast your eyes. That's where my cat takes a shit. Right there. That's where the magic happens. Hillbilly TJ? Damn, okay. Are you still taking Abandoned Hope stories? You have everything lined up? I literally, I never fucking line shit up the day. I don't prepare in advance for shit like that. So I'm pretty much going to do it day of. Like I've always done. So yeah, I don't. You can submit shit right up till the very. I'll sometimes pull stories right before I start. So there's no deadline. There's no cutoff. Pretty much the cutoff is has the broadcast started? If not, then there's still time to get something in. For sure. Just know that I'm very picky about what I put on Abandoned Hope. Okay. You guys submit a lot of shit that I look at and I think to myself, do they even know what the fuck this show is? Fuck them for even bringing this to me. But whatever, you know? It's okay. I'm not mad. TJ, how ridiculous that Ben Shapiro tweet on Ilhan? As ridiculous as literally anything else Ben Shapiro has ever said, done, or otherwise been in contact with throughout his life, okay? What do you want? It's Ben Shapiro. I'm literally a fat fucking lumberjack motherfucker that sits around his house laughing at cat shit and going sometimes I'll just literally sit here and go just for fun, right? And I'll tell you what, I'm less of a ridiculous motherfucker than Ben Shapiro. There's nothing I could even do in life to be as ridiculous as fucking Ben Shapiro. You know what I mean? He just is that ridiculous. There's nothing I could fucking possibly ever do. I've shoved a banana up my ass. I've fucking covered myself in fucking slime and held up a brick and gone, brick! You know? But I still can't even come close. That was 1/75th as ridiculous as fucking Ben Shapiro on a normal day. Just wakes up, is Ben Shapiro and is more ridiculous than anything else that you ever pointed at and said, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, Dr. Seuss invented Ben Shapiro. That's how fucking ridiculous his ass is. You know, he was a fucking conception. It was like the Cat in the Hat, fucking the Lorax, and Ben Shapiro. The fucking one creation Dr. Seuss looked at and said, nope, this is too ridiculous even for the Dr. fucking Seuss brand. And he shoved him into the fucking, into our world where, you know, he could only exist. He's so ridiculous that he literally could only be a conservative political fucking commentator. That's how fucking absurd Ben Shapiro is. That's the only fucking world in which he could fucking even be. So yeah, he's pretty ridiculous. What do you want? Stop. Dude, I do not want, Sal. I do not want a slimy ass motherfucking ball. I don't want it. Good job, Squeaks. Awesome. Love that you did that. Here you go. Take it. Do not bring it back. Do not bring it back. Go away with it. Good boy. Okay. That's a good dog right there. That's a fucking dog, my friends. There's the dog. That is true. There's the dog. Throw him in some stew. According to Wealthy Genius, you're a millionaire. Cool. According to my bank account, I am not. I wish. Yeah. Fucking Chelsea. I wish. Fuck you, Chelsea. It's the spiciest food you've ever eaten. I don't know. Have you bought any Dogecoin? No, I kind of wanted to, but I don't know where to fucking get it. I'm apparently in a state where I tried to sign up for the fucking Binance app, and then it was like, you got to be in America. You got to get the special America version. I'm like, all right, fine, fuck you. I'll get the America version. Then I get the America version, and they're like, yeah, we're not available in Louisiana. I'm like, fuck you, get out of here. Fucking suck my dick. I don't want it. Everyone else can get rich without me. I'm not willing to fucking look for another app. Too much. Upload pet vids to get more views. I keep trying to tell Chelsea to just follow this cat around with a goddamn camera. See? He's always up to something.
You can't eat that.
TJ coin. Yeah, that's where the real money is. Fucking introduce your own goddamn coin. How do you do that? Someone create TJ coin. I'll pimp it. Money for nothing, chicks for free. You don't think I'm actually God? Okay. Well, the cool thing is, I'm God whether you believe I am or not. You can make your own coin. I know. How? Tell me how. That's the important part. You are gourd. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Did you see Marianne Williamson's Jewish space laser tweet? Does she have a especially good take on that? Made your red beans and rice recipe. Turned out great. Thanks, bruh. Please make more cooking with TJ. I will. I appreciate the testimonials because I've made 2 recipes and I like people still write me about both and say like, hey, I actually made that. It was actually good. Like people are always surprised too. That's what I fucking resent. I resent the fucking surprise. Like, I made your recipe. Actually turned out really nice. Like, yeah, no shit, bitch. What the fuck? Why would I okay. Why do you underestimate me after all this time? Who's here from Paul's stream? Paul, go to Paul's stream. I don't give a shit. Go to Paul's stream. Go over there. Go tango with Paul. It's all good. I didn't even know Paul was streaming too. I usually check, honestly, but, you know, this time I didn't. I just fucking wanted to stream. I heard Chelsea was listening to a stream, and I was like, why is that motherfucker streaming? I want to stream. Not Paul. She wasn't listening to Paul's stream. She was listening to someone else's stream. And I was like, if that motherfucker's streaming, I want to be streaming. So here I am. Paul ended his stream to eat tacos and watch The Sopranos. That's cool. Tacos and The Sopranos are definitely pretty dope. Chris Kogos. What do you want? How's your night? Are you high yet? Well, let me see. I'm smiling, kind of. This is like what passes for a smile for me. So yeah, I guess I'm pretty high. They were Jack tacos. Do those count? Yeah, they count. Dude, little shitty fast food tacos in a certain respect are kind of the best tacos. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, a homemade fucking taco, super crispy, just been freshly fried in the oil with fucking like slaved over fucking ingredients. That's good. That's really good. But some shitty fast food taco that's super thin and soggy that you can just eat 50,000 of for 50 cents a pop or whatever they cost, yeah, that's fucking pretty good too. You can't fucking deny, man. Do I prefer soft or hard tacos? I don't give a fuck. Right? Like, who gives a shit? Shove that shit in your fucking mouth, man. Like, if someone walked in here and was like, I have 10 tacos, well, I'd probably fucking be alarmed because no one needs to be just randomly walking in my house with tacos. Or do they? I don't know. I guess I'd have to, like, figure that out in the moment. Like, if some dude bust in here and was just like, I have tacos and I want you to have some, I'd be like, okay. I'd have to, like, I'd have to search that person's face for intent. Like, what's going on here? Are these tacos poison? Why is this person in my house? But at the same time, like, if this is just a person that breaks into my house to leave tacos, like, I'm kind of okay with that, right? That's just like Santa Claus, but real and taco-based. I mean, that's a good thing, isn't it? Like, if someone wants to break in your house and give you something, you want that, don't you? Like, why not? Or do you still like, oh man, they're violating my space or whatever? I don't know. I guess that this is a fucking dilemma. What if they were bad tacos? Oh, well, then shoot that motherfucker on sight. But like, really, are there bad tacos? Like, I had tacos that were not as good as other tacos, but I can never remember eating a taco and being like, this taco is fucking disgusting. Now, maybe that's happened to somebody somewhere, but it's never happened to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'll eat a taco and be like, this taco is not as good. This taco is underwhelming, maybe. But I've never thought to myself, this is a nasty taco. I'm a degenerate. I get Taco Bell Gordita Crunch tacos, both soft and hard taco. Yeah, that's fucking fine. Rep that shit. Rep that shit. Chelsea says that she gets that shit too. Taco Bell is bad tacos, but if you're dirt, you might enjoy them. Fuck you. I hate all these fucking anti-Taco Bell people. Let me tell you something. Taco Bell is the elixir of the fucking gods. And that goes, okay, so you know what? Maybe you just had a bad Taco Bell experience. Because I'll tell you what, I've been to Taco Bell and I've gotten some nasty shit. Not tacos, really, but like, okay, so the bean burrito is kind of always like a fucking crapshoot because those refried beans, if they are like fresh and good, it's like heavenly. But if they've been sitting around for a while, it's like you might as well just fucking eat a fucking turd, right? You might as well just like go find a dried out fucking dog turd from your fucking yard, wrap a tortilla around it, and eat that son of a bitch. Because that's how fucking nasty it gets. And sometimes they serve you that shit. And I just want to fucking like smack the shit out of them at that point. Because like they know they just served me something horrible, right? Like I get it. They're underpaid. They have a miserable job, blah, blah, blah. But when you fucking like look at that nasty ass hard dry beans and you put that shit on my fucking food and you give that to me as like you expect me to eat that, I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of you, okay? I'm gonna smack you in the fucking mouth and it's gonna be a fucking bad time. And I'm gonna fucking be in trouble and you're gonna be in trouble and we're all gonna be sad. So don't serve me that shit because I don't want that shit. But you know what? We're not thinking about that. We're thinking happy thoughts right now. Taco Bell is good. 90% of the time it's good. Sometimes it's bad. That's probably why you don't like Taco Bell. You had that one fucking 20% of the time bad Taco Bell experience. I mean, okay, yeah, it's like 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5 trips to Taco Bell is horrible. But you know what? The other 4 out of 5 super good. So you just had a bad Taco Bell run of luck. Keep going. You're going to hit that Taco Bell jackpot where it's in the Goldilocks zone, okay? Don't fucking write off Taco Bell just yet. The Mexican, oh man, why did you fucking remind me about the Mexican pizza? I used to go to Taco Bell. This is my fucking order when I was a teenager, guys. This is my Taco Bell, I'm a teenager fucking Taco Bell order. And okay, it's big because I was a fucking fat teenager, all right? So, 2 bean burritos, 2 double-decker tacos, and a Mexican fucking pizza every fucking time, and a large Pepsi. Because that's what they got. They got Pepsi. That's what I got every time I went to fucking Taco Bell. And now most of that order is impossible. Double-decker taco, gone, ripped away, stolen from. And why? Because it's not hard to make. It's like all it is fucking just put a fucking layer of beans around a taco, slap a fucking tortilla on that son of a bitch, and bam, you got a double-decker taco. It's not, there's like, you have everything. It drives me nuts. They have everything they need to make it. It's not even like it requires extra shit they don't fucking carry. All they gotta do is fucking just wrap the soft taco around the hard taco. And it's like, please, just fucking do it. Like, why? It's like no fucking effort. It's not even hard. Please, just give me the fucking double-decker taco. They literally won't do it. They're literally like, that's not on the menu anymore. It's like, fuck the menu. Think outside the fucking box. Wasn't the old Taco Bell slogan, think outside the bun, or was that some other fucking restaurant? Whatever. Just fucking make me the double-decker taco. Now, the Mexican pizza, I understand that requires, like, special parts they probably just don't even carry in the store no more because you gotta have that round shit. And honestly, okay, the Mexican pizza, it had some fucking design flaws, if we're fucking honest. Like, looking back, okay, the motherfucker it pretty much never held together. It had no cohesion. It was always a fucking mess. It was always kind of a fucking disaster. You had to eat it super quick or it got soggy. So, like, whatever. The Mexican pizza, I miss it. I'd take it back in a heartbeat. You know, if the Mexican pizza showed up here on my door and was like, take me back, I'd be like, hell yeah, baby, come on. Let's just start. We'll just pick up right where we left off and I'll pretend you were never gone. But that being said, I can kind of at least see the logic for getting rid of it. Because it did have issues. But you know what? We loved it anyway. I'm pissed at Taco Bell due to the elimination of the volcano taco and the Mexican pizza. I mean, yeah. Like, why? You know, I feel like they're just fucking with us and they're going to bring this shit back. I think they're trying to Starbucks us with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to do this artificial scarcity bullshit where they take it away and then we just fucking, like, there's like a fever pitch, like, bring back the fucking Mexican pizza, goddammit! And they finally bring it back and then everyone gets one. You know what I mean? And we fucking all buy it like super crazy for like a little while because we're like, Mexican pizza, get it while you can. And then they just take it away again after everyone fucking stops giving a shit. Everyone's like, yeah, that's just the Mexican pizza. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not worth missing that much. Yeah. It's like the fucking McRib, you know? You're kind of excited to see it back, but then you kind of realize, like, oh, yeah, it's just this. Two bean burritos, 2 double-decker tacos, and a Mexican pizza. You ate all that in one sitting. What the fuck? Dude, I'm fucking... Okay, listen. I'm 6'6", first of all. I'm fat as fuck. I had a fucking big appetite, especially when I was growing up, man. Like, I don't eat that. That's not my Taco Bell order anymore. Like, if I was to go to Taco Bell right now and get some fucking food, like, I'd be like... Okay, here's what I'd do. I'd do fucking probably like... 2 bean burritos and like 2 tacos, maybe. You know, something like that. Or, you know, and that's pretty much what I'd get. I love the bean burrito. So I guess I still have a pretty, I don't know, is that a big order? I don't really know. No. I feel like that's a reasonable order. Yeah, I get the tacos supreme when I remember. I sometimes don't remember to say that shit. You could barely eat one burrito? Fuck, dude. That's like a... Dude, I could probably... If I really wanted to, I could probably eat like 6 of those fucking burritos at least. I wonder how many Taco Bell burritos I could eat. Bean burritos? Yeah. Are they open? Let's go get some bean burritos.
Yeah, they ain't open.
Is it like 2 or something?
It's 1.
Oh yeah, they probably closed. They suck here. Damn. I would have done it for you too. All for you guys. Nothing to do with my own interests at all. Would have just gone and fucking got like, I wonder how many Taco Bell burritos I can eat. Let's fucking get 20 and see.
Oh, the beans would be so nasty at this time.
Yeah. Do I ever get the beef burrito? That for some reason disgusts me to the core of my being. And I don't know. And look, it's not like, so I'll eat the beef on a soft taco and I'll eat it on a fucking regular taco. So I don't know why on the burrito I'm just like, yeah, I think it's because there's like way less. But like that much Taco Bell beef is like, I start to think about it too much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that much Taco Bell beef. Quesorito. I'm usually satisfied with 3 potato burritos and some nachos and cheese. I think they got rid of both of those things.
Yeah, at least got rid of potatoes.
I know that the small order of nachos is gone, I think. Like the little bag of nachos.
Really?
Pretty sure they got rid of that shit. I missed their volcano menu. That shit slapped. Yeah. Because he's just Marshall Manson.
Marshall here?
Yeah.
Yo, Marshall.
Marshall, I got a surprise for you and Paul coming up pretty soon, man. Fucking big surprise. Mexican pizza. Have a real name, TJ. It's quesadillas, you swine. Dude,
No.
fucking the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell was not even vaguely reminiscent of a fucking quesadilla, which they also have. And also, the Taco Bell quesadilla is pretty fucking legit, I must say. Like, it's not a bad quesadilla at all, like, by any fucking standard. But, the Mexican pizza was not similar to a fucking quesadilla.
He called you a swine.
I mean, I understand. That's fair.
Stop.
We're talking fast food. Like, if he was talking politics, I'd be like, hey, man, this is just the fate of our country. It's nothing to get worked up about. But, like, you're talking tacos, okay, yeah, you got to get a little personal. Makes sense to me. I can fucking respect that. A man has passion about what he believes. More people need that kind of passion.
You need to get high.
Because I'm just Marshall Manson. You should start a cutesy couple channel called TJ and Chelsea where you make crafts and do each other's makeup. Okay. We will. I don't know. I got this fucking... It's not like a zit. It's like it used to be a zit. Now it's like a scab, I guess. Or like just like a fucking irritated spot or whatever. I don't know. It's not really anything. Bolshevik Bernie. Quiet. What would you put as a lunch special if you owned a burger restaurant? I don't know, like what kind of burger would I put? Is that what you're asking? You asked me like do like a Bob's Burger style like pun burger? Okay, well, I guess the first step to that would be figuring out what ingredient would be really good on a burger right now. I always liked blue cheese. I like a strong cheese. Blue cheese crumble is pretty good. Quiet. That fucking cat is a douche. Blue lends itself to a lot of fucking easy puns, too. You'd be like, just like, you know... You do like serve like a couple sliders, put some sunglasses on them, and call it like the Blue Cheese Brothers or something. You know, I'll just do that. That sounds fun. Would you eat one of those maggot cheeses? I don't know what the fuck you just said to me, but I don't even want to hear that sentence ever again in my life. Okay, cool. Staring into the void of weed and food. That's not a void. A void is empty. If there's weed and food in it, that's the opposite of a void.
Heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, what you speak of heaven, sir. Accept me into your heart, and you shall be there with me. Weed and food is paradise. It's a cheese is prep with maggots in it? No, dude. Hey, what did I say? What did I fucking say to you? No, 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 no. Bad, naughty. Don't do that. Don't talk about it. We don't do the maggot cheese here. Okay, we don't do that. That's not a thing. That doesn't happen. The end. No, no, we're not gonna ban people for just speaking their mind, no matter how horrible. I'm 27 and can't grow a good beard. Am I even a man? Don't worry about that kind of stupid shit. There's lots of things that people can do and can't do, and we all have different sets of different fucking abilities and all that. Like, you're not fucking less of a man or more of a man, and like, who even gives a shit about being a man in the first place? It's all a bunch of stupid nonsense that we made up, so don't worry about it. Thankfully, the cheese I intend to make lean more towards cheddar / jack area. Wait, you're gonna make cheese? Make me some cheese. Don't put maggots in it. Thank you. TJ, I'm trying to have a DNA test so humans will know I'm here with you robots. No one wants you, okay? Get out of here. Looking at people as individuals is a radical idea these days. Is it? I feel like people are becoming more individualistic in some regards and more collectivistic in others. But I guess that's kind of like a statement that's so vague that you can pretty much put whatever you want into it. But I don't know. I could probably defend the premise if I was really pressed on it. My weekend starts in 1 minute. Thanks for bringing it in, man. Heh. You're welcome. My weekend doesn't really start. I don't really get a weekend this week because I have to do shows tomorrow. I have to do Abandon Hope on Sunday. Monday, I'm sure there'll be fucking plenty of loose ends to tie up. So it never ends.
Yes.
But I do have, I have light days sometimes. Well, what do you expect? He's gonna do things. He's evil. What's your favorite hole on a woman? Her left nostril. That's my favorite nostril.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ooh. That was pretty hot. I meant my left, though.
What?
I meant my left.
Oh, is it my right?
Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, baby. Hardcore nostril penetration. AKA nose picking. Dude, that's true. If you had a nostril fetish, you'd occasionally get to see like a chick penetrating herself right there in the open, you know? You might catch it if you catch a chick, picking her nose. You're like, oh yeah, baby, get in there. So somebody's got to be into that, right? It's like if you're a foot fetishist, you get to see naked feet out in public a lot more than you get to see naked tits or ass. So nostril. I mean, someone's got to have it, right? Somebody's got to have it. There's no way that there's not a motherfucker out there jerking off to nostrils. There's at least one. Probably more. No. No what? There's not one? You guys don't think I'm a planet of 7 billion, etc. people. There's definitely multiple motherfuckers that are into nostrils. They must exist. They absolutely have to exist. Tarantino must cream his pants when he sees girl in sandals. That's what I'm saying. Like, these foot fetishists, they're lucky. They go out there, they see those feet, naked feet, all summer long. Naked people, women walking around in sandals, women walking around just barefoot. Fuck, man. There ain't a fucking season where they just fucking titties is bobbling out, you know what I mean? I typed it into Google and it's literally a category on Pornhub. See? You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking category, for fuck's sake. Yep. Mark Wahlberg has some gaping wide nostrils. Well, maybe that, and there's someone out there that's super into that. There's someone out there that fucking, every time they fucking hear about a Mark Wahlberg movie come out, they're just like, ooh, I want to see that one in theaters so I can get a good look up those fucking big, sexy Mark Wahlberg nostrils. There's some chick that every time she sees or thinks about Mark Wahlberg's nostrils, that pussy gets fucking sopping wet like a goddamn mop, okay? Need a bucket and a mop, right? Chelsea is laughing in the background, that's true. WAP. Sopping is a funny word, that's true. Is anyone else watching fucking WandaVision, or am I the only one watching that shit? I'm watching it. I'll be honest, I'm fucking enjoying it so far. I kind of wish they'd just put all the episodes out so I could just binge it, because that's what I want to do. But I'm super digging it, man. It might actually be, I don't know, it might be the fucking most I've enjoyed a Marvel property in, fuck, I don't know, a while, at least. I like the fucking darker tone that's being struck. It's like, most of the time it's not that dark, but it gets incredibly dark in certain moments. You know what I mean? Like one visual in particular has really fucking stuck with me like all night since I saw it, so. I don't know. I don't feel like it was too slow of a burn for me, because I don't know. It almost just worked on that 50s sitcom level for me too, so, you know, I was kind of just like into the whole like kitsch of it and shit. But whatever, you know. Talk about BoJack? No. Who's fucking talking about that piece of shit show from fucking 100 years ago? We're talking about WandaVision now. TJ, doesn't gender abolitionism ignore the fact that someone's sense of gender is an immutable part of their sense of self? Saying gender is a social construct is reductive, in my opinion. I don't think it is. Like, I think that fucking people become attached to these different notions of identity, but that doesn't mean that it's some inherent fucking thing. I really don't think that there is this, like, sense of gender that's, like, pervasive beyond, like, what we've, like, determined it to be. And if it is something like that, I think it's way more amorphous than what we're, like, trying to limit it into. So, I don't know. I think that, you know, the only way you find out to what extent something is a social construct is to try to deconstruct it socially and then just sort of see what remains. So I still think my approach of abolitionism is the right way forward, even if there is something there. Because if there is, that's what will remain after we destroy the fucking artifice of the fucking social impositions. What's your favorite Pink Floyd album? Just, you know, Dark Side of the Moon or The Wall or something. Maybe Animals. You know, the famous ones. Fucking, I'm not doing like the deep dive into fucking, like, I'm not gonna say like actually the Division Bell. You know what I mean? Like, who gives a, you know, yeah, like the three good ones. Fuck. The Division Bell is not that bad of an album, but whatever, you know. The best Pink Floyd song? I don't know. Probably for me, Time, I guess. Maybe Money. Hey, Time and Money. Wow. Okay. No. TJ, please trim the beard and keep the big mustache. It will look badass. No, I don't like people who only have mustaches unless there's like some kind of fucking. I don't have a good chin, you know. I don't like my chin that much. I'd have to at least keep a goatee, but I want a big long wizard beard. So you know. Are you eating bagels in there? Could you like make more of them like happen when you're done eating that one? Yeah? Thanks, babe. Echoes, Adam Hart Mutter, great songs. 24 minutes long. Yeah, I mean, you know, look, I've fucking I've gone on Spotify and shit and just put on Pink Floyd and like taken that deep dive and listened to all kinds of like real deep tracks and shit. And, you know, they're good and shit, but, like, you know, I still like the kitschy, popular fucking, you know, just, like, mainstream fucking height of their fucking popularity, Pink Floyd kind of shit, you know? Limp Bizkit is superior to Pink Floyd. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's your opinion, I guess. Fuck. Do I like the Beatles? Yeah, I like the Beatles. You know? I'm not, like, crazy for the fucking every goddamn Beatles song or whatever, but yeah, I like the Beatles, all right. I ain't got no problem with them. I even like some of their early fucking super poppy shit before they got all fucking drugged out and acidy. Their super early shit is a little bit too fucking gay for me. Well, I guess we can't say gay as a pejorative anymore. Sorry, it's just because I'm high. I suck dick, so it's okay. But no, I mean, really, it is too gay. Fuck that. I mean, it's just super fucking like, love me do. You know I love you. It's like, this sounds ridiculous. It sounds like you guys are fucking like singing some Sesame Street shit to me. Like, go away. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. This is fucking lame as shit, dude. That's a better, if I can't use gay, it's lame as fucking shit. It's fucking horrible. Oh, and I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. It's like, ugh, stop. Stop it. It's too much. I can't handle that. It's like, I don't know. It triggers the same thing in me that like old ass like episodes of the original Star Trek do, where I'm like, this is just too much. Like, I can't even hang with this. You got to be a little bit more serious than this. Like, I can't fucking take it. It's too silly. But like some of their stuff, like around that like transitional phase where it was like Yesterday or like Help, even, or even like fucking Yellow Submarine, which I guess that one goes so ridiculous that it like is okay again. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you fucking, you know, don't even, yeah, you know, baby, you know, love me do, you know, I love you. Eleanor Rigby is a good song. Strawberry Fields is a good song. Happiness is a Warm Gun is a fucking great song. I don't know. It's not like one of the super fucking popular ones, I guess, but that's a good fucking song, man. Or, you know, I don't know. Beals are garbage. A little Pump is superior. Shut up. Fucking Donnie Slime, get the fuck lost. Stop with that. Am I an Eagles fan? So, you know, the only two Eagles songs I actually know are Hotel California, which I like, and Life in the Fast Lane, which I like. But I know there's like a lot of people out there that fucking hate the Eagles and shit. But I like the two songs I know. but I've never taken like a deeper dive and been like, I need to listen to some more Eagles. So I don't know. I guess I've heard Take It Easy as well. That one's like whatever for me. Ever listen to Ministry? Yeah, I've listened to some Ministry. I never really got into no Ministry, though. Can never get in a lot of those fucking formative, like, people are always like, if you love Manson, you'll love Ministry. It's like, okay, I'll try it. I'm like, I'd rather just listen to Manson. Oh, yeah? Well, if you love Manson, you'll love Skinny Puppy. It's like, okay. Yeah, I guess that's okay, but I'd still rather just kind of listen to Manson. Oh, yeah? If you love Manson, you'll love Sisters of Mercy. It's like, okay. Well, I guess I like that song Corrosion, but other than that, I'd kind of just rather. If you like it's like, stop. I just like Manson, all right? Fuck off. About Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie's aight. Whatever. I'm okay with Rob Zombie. My big problem with Rob Zombie, I feel like his fucking cover of American Band that he put out a fucking number of years ago is really fucking bad. Really fucking lazy, shitty cover. Sounds totally fucking devoid of passion. I hate when his, like, I don't know, a lot of his lyrics are kind of nonsense and shit, but I get this more like atmosphere and all that. I don't know. I wish there was more like philosophical weight and depth to the shit he sang about, and it wasn't all just so like aesthetic and atmospheric and visual and shit, but whatever. He's got his thing he goes for, and I appreciate what he does artistically and shit. But, it ain't my fucking bag necessarily, is all I'm saying. Gorillas suck. I don't know. I like some of their early shit, I guess. I hate even saying that about a fucking band because it's like the fucking biggest cliche. Like, man, their early stuff. But, sometimes it's fuck true. I don't know what to tell you. Gorillas is definitely one of them times.
I like Plastic Beach.
What the fuck is that?
It's one of their albums.
I don't know what that one is.
The whole album.
I don't know what that is, baby. Which one was it? What's on it?
Melancholy Hill.
I don't know what that is.
Melancholy Hill. You know that one? No. Like Clint Eastwood and fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know back when they were good. I stopped listening when they suck, so. What? What?
I brought you a bingo.
Yeah, I know. Good. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Some on your head. Here.
What am I eating? The sacrament. John 5 is one of the most underrated guitarists. John 5's little solo guitar albums are pretty cool. What?
Who is that?
He was a Manson guitarist during like the Mechanical Animals era. And Hollywood too, I think, actually. He was kind of wasted in Manson, honestly. Because it just wasn't very guitar-driven stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was, but it wasn't like fancy. Like, that dude can really shred and shit. And he never really got the opportunity playing in Manson. There's not like guitar solos and shit. But then later on down the line, he let fucking Tim Scold fucking do all these fucking guitar solos on that fucking terrible goddamn Eat Me, Drink Me album, so. Whatever. If you were gonna let anyone fucking do guitar solos, it should have been John 5, dummy. Whatever.
I'll tell Manson how to fucking do it. This is how you be Marilyn Manson, dog. Let me tell you. Really, there shouldn't be guitar solos in Marilyn Manson, honestly. Because the only album where there really was, I mean, that's not true. There's some guitar solos, I guess, and other shit. But, like, the only album that's, like, heavy with that shit, where someone's, like, trying to, like, you know, that kind of bullshit. The only album where that happens fucking is, like, the worst one, so. What is this shit? Do a DFF on the Great Depression. Pretty expansive. I don't know, man. Like, those kind of super expansive topics are like how the fuck are we going to cover the Great Depression? Like, unless we were like, it's Great Depression month or something, you know what I mean? We'd have to really be into something to fucking want to do that, you know what I mean? Because it's going to take a while to really fucking do proper justice to the Great Depression. That's like a Ken Burns fucking documentary, you know what I mean? Watching you eat through your mustache is making me insane. Well, fucking think about how it actually feels to be me, you cocksucker. I'm sorry you have to watch it happen. But, like, I'm literally having to experience it, you know what I mean? It's a horrible thing. It's a fucking nightmare. I fucking hate it. But what can I possibly do? Especially when I'm holding this phone in one hand. The only thing I can do is just eat as cleanly and neatly as I possibly can. And then wipe it up afterwards. Drinking with a mustache is worse. Well, no, because then you can at least have a straw. You know what else is good is those Starbucks cups. It's easy to sip out of those. But, yeah, taking, like, just going like glug, glug, glug. No, that's not even a thing in my life anymore. What do you want, Sal? Get out of here. You're fine. You've eaten plenty. Sorry about that. We need a DFF eating contest. Okay. Hey, TJ, your thoughts on lying your way into politics for a good cause? I recently read about Jimmy Carter's race for governor of Georgia, and he ran as a racist, but immediately denounced racism after winning. Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding a reason to not be down with that. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess you're like misleading the electorate or whatever, but I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm just like, well, the ends justify the means. I start to just think of like principles as like, hey, I'm sticking to principles. It's like, oh, you're intentionally doing the irrational thing because it makes you feel better. Cool. Well, I'm going to do the effective thing, so see ya. Because I'd kind of rather win. My principle is win. But, you know, I feel like you can only do, like, the Jimmy Carter lie thing, like, you can only do that so much, right? Because if you do that too much, then no one will trust anything you say. So you gotta fucking only lie selectively, right? Oh, hell yeah, I'm racist. I hate other races of people. I'm fucking down with the white people only, you guys. Okay, I won. All right, hey guys, that was all bullshit. I actually am like not even into that white shit, to be honest with you. So there's that, just so you know. FYI. Like, the fucked up thing there is not like Jimmy Carter lying to those people. It's that's like what they wanted to hear in the first place, right? Like, that's the bigger issue there, I would think. I ate out a chick and have herpes. Any tips? What? What would the tip be at that point? You just said you already done it, so I don't know. You can review The Mandalorian on Cinema for Cynics. I don't know. That'd be up to Paul to do. Go to the doctor? Lol. Yeah, I don't know. That might be a good idea. I feel like they already went, right? Like, you've been diagnosed with herpes, I'm assuming. So, like, that means you're already at the doctor. I hope you're not just guessing that you have herpes. Like, I think I do. I don't know. Like, who can really say? What truly are herpes? Can I give out a phone number to the chat to prank call? No. You can't fucking use my chat to harass people. I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to show you what's in my fridge. There's human body parts in there, you know? I just murdered Paul and his head is in there. I don't know. Maybe I'll show you in a bit. I don't know. No. The red couch is, though. Can I get a drink?
How do you feel about that Rice Krispie?
I feel it. Do you not?
I do.
So what are you asking?
I just wanted because you wanted a review of it.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you about it later. Anyone else drunk? I wish. Hottest MCU character? I like that robot bitch. What's her name? One that, like, is all crazy and bald and shit.
Yeah, I forget.
I can't remember her name. She's hot, though. She looks like the chick from the Tourniquet video. Nebula. Yeah, that's the one. Was Dave Rubin, like, behind the scenes when you interviewed him? I don't know. Every interaction I had with him, you saw on camera. I don't think there was any behind the scenes shit with him at all. I don't know.
He was one of my least of like the least enjoyable interviews I ever did. Like, I don't know, I just felt like he was a prick the whole time I was talking to him. But like I couldn't really put my finger on why. He just like had like a pompousness. I feel like he was like pretty disrespectful to the show he was on in a like, I'm too big to even be on this show kind of way. When it's like he wasn't at that time, especially. You know what I mean? Like our show was pretty much like even Steven with him, I think. Like he wasn't doing like so tremendously better that it was like, wow. And like back then I used to like hear good things about Dave Rubin every now and again. You know what I mean? And, you know, so I knew he had a fan base, and I wanted to be respectful of them and shit, because they were, like, in there and shit, and I wasn't trying to, like, piss off the Dave Rubin fans and deal with their bullshit, because he actually had some back then, and I feel like he wasn't really as bad, but, like, I don't know, when I talked to him, I was just like, man, this guy is a fucking pompous pile of shit. I kept it to myself, but now everyone hates him, so there's no reason to keep it to myself anymore, and he doesn't have no fans to give a shit anymore either. So, whatever. I guess people still watch him. I don't know. I just never hear anything good, though. They must be pretty insular at this point. Like his own subreddit, it's like fuck. It's like a hate subreddit. Like the Dave Rubin subreddit is like literally just people shitting on Dave Rubin. It's fucking crazy. Ever heard of Coca-Cola? No. TJ Kirk interviewed Dave Rubin. It was on Drunken Peasants. I don't remember what year. Probably like 2016, 2017, something like that. How often do I drink? Not very often. What? Why you keep watching me?
I'm sorry.
I just like keep looking at you. You're like,
You're like kind of performing.
all right.
You command attention.
I don't know. I just feel like you want something.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. What the hell, Chelsea? When you see what's the legendary tale of chocolate milk at Cabin Boys, the power of the God hand and the law of causality demand it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't really know how you'd do a follow-up to that. Just have to make up, like, a whole other story, I guess. I can't remember if I improvised that or if I, like, came up with that beforehand. Ugh. That was a failed drink. I was like, blah! Throw soda in the general direction of face. Hope it all works out. It's DP episode 250. There you go. The moment I remember most from that Dave Rubin interview was, I remember at some point I got sick of even like talking to him, and I was just kind of like, well, that's all the questions we got. Is there anything you want to say before you go? And he was like, oh, well, that's kind of weird. typically, you know, the interviewer comes up with the questions, but I guess I'll you know, come up with my own question for myself and then answer it, huh? I'm like, oh my god, just get this fucking piece of shit off my show now. I do not want this fucking phlegmwad fucking greasing up my goddamn show with his presence no more. And so finally, I think his ass finally got out of there after he said whatever fucking bullshit Dave Rubin nonsense he said afterwards. But that was the moment that I was really just like, I don't know, maybe go back then and try to find that moment and look at my face in that moment and see if I'm like stifling something back or if I'm just like looking cool. I don't know. But I remember in that moment, I was pissed. Mo Money. Also, why did you skim over my last super chat about the dysphoria thing? Is it a touchy subject? Sorry if comment came off that way. I don't know what you're talking about. Dysphoria? I don't remember what comment I skimmed. Was it in this fucking thing? Because if so, I'm probably just like got distracted. I don't think it was touchy. It was kind of all over the place. So answering it would either seem rude or not fully finish the thought he had. What? All right, I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. Dysphoria. What about dysphoria? Apparently I fucking didn't... I read some kind of half like a super chat and then went off on a tangent and never like answered it or something, and now I don't even remember what the fuck is going on.
No.
Yeah, everyone's like fucking talking about what I fucking skipped or something. It's the Paul Freak Show. Okay, I gotta find this motherfucker's comment and figure out what the fuck that I skimmed over. Was it a super chat? Okay, I have a theory about Antichrist Superstar is about gender dysphoria. Maybe I've overanalyzed the album's lyrics, and I'm trans, so maybe it's projection. Okay, so that's what the fuck. I don't even remember even looking at that. Whatever. Antichrist Superstar about gender dysphoria? I don't know. Like, why would you, like, on what basis, you know what I mean? Like, maybe. I don't really feel like I see that, but I don't know. Like, you'd have to like give me like some like lyrics or like themes or whatever that you feel is like, oh, well, because of this. Because I just don't see it naturally. You were stuffing your face. Well, that sounds like me. I still want to do that too. I'm like, what else can I eat? I got these wasabi flavored peas, but I've already eaten two of those. 2 servings of those. I have these fucking go-go squeeze apple strawberry fruit on the runs. Those are gone in like a split second though. They're literally like a swallow worth of stuff. But whatever. Yeah, they are for like kids, I guess, but Chelsea just has them for her, but I want one. Where the fuck are the cold ones at? The bottom shelf? Okay. I see it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what this is about. I don't know. This is apple. So that's just apple. How tall is Chelsea? I don't know, you're like 5'7", 5'8"? 5'5". I guess she's shorter than I thought. Chelsea's 5'5". If you're 5'5", I'm 6'6". Does Chelsea even get angry? No. Chelsea doesn't even experience anger ever. Latest WandaVision episode freaked you out? It didn't freak me out, but there was a visual, like, I mean, I don't want to fucking do spoiler shit, so I don't want to tell you, but, you know. whatever. I mean, it just came out, so I don't want to fucking get into it in case anyone's gonna watch or whatever the fuck. But maybe I'll talk about it like in a week or something when everyone's had a chance if they want to. Do I like heavy metal, like the music or the movie? I mean, I guess yes in either instance. But I like the movie probably a little better. Good thing Chelsea doesn't get angry because that house of a man would lay it down. House of a man?
That's you.
Me?
You're a house of
Okay.
and you lay it down.
I'd lay it down. Lay down the law. Chelsea, you think you're gonna fucking talk back to me, woman? Wrong. Squeaks, get off the counter. No cats on the counter. That's the rule. Chelsea secretly has rage issues. Don't say that. You'll make her mad. Are you a lefty now? If so, that's kick-ass. I don't know. You can call me whatever you want. I mean, do I... I don't know. I just have opinions, and you could fucking label me how you want to. I guess I identify with the left, but, like, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. It's just a word. I have opinions. People on the left seem to share a lot of them, so I'm with that. I watched Canyon Trails, What the Fuck, Egghead, the worst. What's the worst movie y'all reviewed? Probably that. Because you know why? Because the thing about Canyon Trail is, like, it's not the worst movie by most metrics, but it's like 3 hours long. So it's like most bad movies are just like desperately trying to get long enough to be a movie. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, oh, what else can we do? Like they have a movie they have a movie idea, like 10 minutes of an actual like story and shit, and they just like fill the rest with just like garbage to just get it to movie length. And that's like so many bad movies. So as a result, most of them are at least mercifully short. Like they'll be like 80 minutes long or something. It'll be like, you know, Nympho Werewolf Midgets or some shit. And it'll be like 80 minutes long, but it'll feel like fucking 3 hours. Well, Canyon Trail has that kind of pacing and quality, but it just goes on for 3 fucking hours. And it feels like fucking 3 days. So, and then like after like literally every fucking plot element is resolved. Canyon Trail's so bad, we literally quit. We literally fucking could not make it to the end of the fucking movie. We literally were like, there's 30 minutes left of this. No. Like every fucking plot has been resolved. Every character has completed their fucking arc. This movie is done. I am not watching 30 more minutes of this. Fuck you. Like, what is in that 30 minutes? I don't want to know. Fuck that. Canyon Trail sucks. It's not even a fucking movie. It's fucking Egghead's family's fucking torture porn diaries. I don't want them. What's the plot of the whole movie? I don't even fucking remember. An old-ass man who's fucking trying to pretend to be a badass cowboy. Like, literally, like, he's an old man. And they're playing him, like, off like he's, like, Clint Eastwood or something, but he's just, like, a fat, frumpy dude that looks like a fucking, like, used car lot guy or some shit who's like, I'm a cowboy, sonny. He's, like, fat and shit, and he's like, I'll get you. Oh, bang. And then, like, he'll just, like, all these young, spry dudes, like, and they just all fall down as this old man's like, it's horrible. And that goes on for 3 hours somehow. I don't know. He goes on a mission. There's like a bunch of other old dudes. They all sit around campfires, fucking half the movie, yammering about fucking pointless shit. There's all kinds of anachronisms, like modern day chairs and shit will be in restaurants and shit. It's just like fucking horrible. Color Out of Space is good, yeah. Watch it until the end? No, I'll never fucking see it. I'm never gonna try again. Fuck you. I don't want candy. Oh, what the fuck? It's right here.
Where? What the hell? Manson was hiding it.
Yeah, dude. It was like a bunch of dentists fucking going around playing cowboy. They made themselves like the Western heroes in some movie with terrible fucking dialogue, terrible fucking plot structure, fucking the most pointless goddamn shit you've ever seen. Like nothing happens. There's no fucking like deeper ideas to it. It's literally just like people sitting around having like meaningless conversations like about how you want your eggs, Bill. You know, like just pointless fucking like minutia of the fucking Wild West as dreamed up by the most unimaginative accountant fucking imagination motherfuckers you've ever fucking seen in your life. And it goes on and on for 3 fucking hours. And that's it. It's horrible. There's no fucking meaning behind it. It has no purpose, no meaning. It fucking makes you sad to be alive. It's a horrible fucking film. It should be used as fucking torture in Guantanamo Bay. Yeah.
That's 69 likes, TJ.
68 likes. Well, mine says 68. Maybe it needs to update. Willy's Wonderland looks cool. I'm digging it.
Maybe that changes the description of these.
Oh, yeah. Take that out for me, would you?
Can I?
Oh, I guess not. I don't know.
Yeah, like if you look at the description, it's all like streaming.
Yeah, I gotta fucking get rid of that shit. Life has no purpose, no meaning. Dun, 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 dun. Manson is a cross-dresser. Worm in a butterfly is a trans term for transitioning. Artwork and pictures show struggle of identity with dual faces. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like there's definitely, like, a theme of transformation present, but I don't really know that it's a gendered transformation. I mean, there's, like, references to, like, you know, the worm gets his wings and all that shit, and, like, there's obviously imagery associated with that as well. I mean, there's definitely a theme of transformation. I just don't really know that it's a transformation in gender, but I think it's more about like his transformation into the Antichrist, you know, the stripping away of like sentimentality and human emotion so that he can achieve this like great Nietzschean overman sort of like place in the world. But, you know, I mean, like, obviously art is open to interpretation, so I can at least see where you're getting that from. And, you know, I don't think it's invalid or some shit. But, yeah, that's not really the interpretation I bring to it. TJ is a Teletubby. Which one? TJ, why is Paul fat and why are you slightly less fat? I don't know. We both enjoy food. Perp. Save that booger. No, I'm mailing it to you.
You see yourself in art, so if you're trans, you're more likely to find parallels of the trans experience in whatever you're reading into. That's true. I mean, I could definitely see where he's coming from on it. Like, now that I kind of see the angle he's approaching it from, it'd be interesting to take a listen with that kind of idea in my head. TJ, why are you closed? I'm not. Paul is not 5'7". Paul is like 6'1". He's a pretty reasonably tall dude. Give me the rod. The Dungeons and Dragons movie is a terrible film, but Old Blue Lips is a beautiful character, and I think that some of his deliveries in that movie are just like so memorable to me. Like, people talk about like quotable movies and shit. Like, I can quote some Old Blue Lips shit. My favorite one is, they fucking, he betray, he lies to them because he's the villain and shit. And he does the best I lied I've ever heard in my life. Because there's been villains who before would be like, I lied. But his shit was so over the top. It was like, I lie. It's like so fucking over the top nuts, kind of just like insane, crazy motherfucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs fucking read on that line was so fucking pretty. I'm glad you left Nostalgia Critic because he really sucks. How did I leave him? Were we dating and I wasn't aware of this? Hey, Jamie Dark A. I named the stream for you because you said that I was God, and I decided I agree. I think you were being facetious in some way, but I'm not. I am God, and, all that good stuff. Nostalgia Critic is a bottom. I could totally see that, I guess. Bad movies can be some of the most enjoyable movies. It depends on the kind of bad, though. Because there's bad like, oh my God, what the fuck, dude? And there's bad like, oh my God, what the fuck, dude? Oh no. God, they're still talking. Shut up. I like put my arm like this. It's fun. Dude, I love the old Superman movie from the 60s. Ridiculous, hilarious. I've never seen that. So I felt watching Rise of Skywalker. Oh, Rise of Skywalker, man. Every time I mention it, Chelsea would be like, I've never seen that one. I'd be like, good, don't. I wish, dude, I remember I had a fucking philosophical, I don't know if it was philosophical, but I sat down and I really had a struggle. I was like, I have seen every single fucking Star Wars movie other than Solo, but I've seen all the main films. Like, I've seen 1 through 3. I hate them, but I've seen them. And I've seen all of them multiple times, even though I hate them. I've seen 4 through 6. I've seen 7. I've seen 8. Now this is part 9. Supposedly the final end of everything that I've seen. I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to do it. But on the other hand, like, I've literally watched 8 movies to get here. So I guess I got to do it, right?
And I fucking sat down and I watched it, and I was like, I shouldn't have done it. I should have walked away. I could have lived my life and never seen that, and I'd been fine. But instead I saw it. I'm not, man, fucking these Clone Wars evangelists. Would you motherfuckers, I wish you motherfuckers would go around and like proselytize deep fat fried like that. That'd be my dream. If I could have one wish, I wish that deep fat fried podcast fans were as devoted to the principle of spreading, watching our show as Clone Wars fans are about getting people to watch the fucking Clone Wars. Because there are so many fucking people. I'm just going to start fucking lying and saying like, oh, hell yeah, dude, I've watched the Clone Wars. I don't want to talk about it because, I've just had so many Clone Wars conversations this month. But, yeah, I love that shit, bro. Fucking Clone Wars really fucking saved the prequels for me, man. I totally see what they were going for now. So, yep, you can leave me alone. You can never ask me again to watch the fucking Clone Wars because I've already seen it and I already agree with you. It's the best thing that's ever been made. So let's talk about something else. Oh, the whole series is kind of overhyped, really, thanks to dads from the 80s. That's whatever. I hate you, but you go to hell. Just die of AIDS, all right? Cool. What's your favorite movie? I don't know. Fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space or The Fly or something. Cut your tongue off on stream and wiggle it like a fish. I mean, that's not even a super chat. I mean, come on. Come on. I'm still interested to see what the Loki show is like on Disney Plus, I guess. What's the most visually appealing movie in your opinion? Just totally visuals only. What like draws me in the most? I don't know. For me it'd be something like stupid, like The fucking Crow or something. You know what I mean? Like those first two Alexander Proyas movies are like, at least the Crow and fucking Dark City both have pretty cool, super gothy 90s music video looking fucking visuals. The Cell is a pretty cool looking movie. Whole thing looks like a crazy music video. Movie fucking sucks, but it does look cool. 300 looks fucking awesome. Another movie that's pretty much sucks as a movie, but like it looks pretty. I don't know. There's some movies out there that look pretty fucking gorgeous to me. I mean, for me, it has to have some kind of darkness to it. Like if you give me some shit that's just like pretty, like in a traditionally kind of way, just like look at the mountains and like, fuck that. I want to see some like crazy shit. You know what I mean? Visually, the Star Wars prequels look good? No, because they look fake as fuck. Like the CG, I don't know. I guess like maybe Gen fucking Z or the fucking Zoomers or whatever the fuck are like way more forgiving of CG than I am because they don't romanticize like 80s effects the way I do. But fuck CG. Till my dying day, fuck CG. It looks hideous. It looks fake. It looks weightless. It looks like fucking trash. Anybody who likes it is a fucking moron. But, hey, whatever. Sure, it looks fine. Grew up with that CG, so I guess I don't notice it. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. So, like, I don't know. Like, what else would you not notice? Like, if like every day like someone walked up to you and punched you in the face, you think you could use that too? You think you'd just be like, oh, it's my daily face punch. It's not so bad. I don't know why you're complaining. I grew up with it. It's like, fuck that. It's fucking trash. Go watch a fucking real movie with real special effects. Quit being a piece of trash. Someone told me Cold Wars cartoon is the pinnacle of Star Wars content. I get it. Go to hell. I hate this Clone Wars fucking pieces of shit. I hate them.
I mean, actually, what I'm saying is I've seen Clone Wars, and I think it's brilliant. It fucking makes the prequels so good to me, now that I look back on it in retrospect, honestly, yeah. CG is best used to enhance practical stuff. I used to say that line too, but now I'm taking a more fucking hardline stance of like CG is bullshit, and it should never be used for any reason ever. And if it ever is, the person doing it should be beaten with a fucking tennis racket for the first offense, and then something more vicious the second offense. And George Lucas should pretty much be, well, never mind. But bad things should be done. CGI is great for storytelling. No, it's not. The proof would be in the pudding on that one if that were true. Like, we would be in a fucking storytelling renaissance, and instead we've like digressed into just total trash where all there's not even characters anymore. There's not even like character development and shit. Like, there is like on TV, but like if you go to a movie now, thanks to CG, everything is just boom, 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 boom. Oh my god! Ah! Oh dude! Oh shit! Woo! Yeah! And it fucking sucks. It's all fucking shit. It's all garbage. It's all trash. I hate everything. I hate everyone. Why are you all so stupid? Why am I so smart? It doesn't matter. It's all good. TJ, I'm bored. Okay. Well, go do some mushrooms and quit being a little bitch. Old man TJ doesn't get movies these days. Back in my day, movies used to have character. They used to have a little thing called a plot, sonny. Used to be special effects were crafted by special effects masters who cared about what they were doing. Now it's a bunch of nerdy little fucking bitches on their computer. Oh, here's the same generic fucking city-destroying sky beam that we've seen in fucking 250,000 other movies. Maybe it'll be impressive for the 250,001st fucking time, eh? Yeah. Independence Day? What about it? That was the beginning of the end, you know, for movies. That was the first time audiences fucking sat down and were just like, well, that wasn't really a movie at all, but I guess I liked it. I liked the part where they blew it up. That's when we started accepting garbage. That's when we started accepting fucking trash, guys. It was fucking Independence Day. And people convinced themselves it was a real movie. People actually convinced themselves they liked that Bill Pullman speech. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. It's not a good speech. It's corny, it's hackneyed, it's lame, it's not even delivered well. But for some reason, just to convince ourselves it was a real movie, we all said, that Bill Pullman speech, though, you know, some real shit. Like, no. It was like written by the people who write greeting cards. That speech sucked dick. Will Smith was good, though. Very charismatic. Aliens? Oh, hell no. It's me, Will Smith. Zero acting ability, but crazy levels of charisma, y'all. It's like, oh, okay. And we accepted it as a movie. We knew it wasn't, but we accepted it because it looked cool. And we've been paying the price ever since. Movies are dead. Whatever movie was released the week before Independence Day was the last movie of all time. Will Smith one punches an armored. Yeah, I mean, okay, sure. The alien is a fucking giant tentacled, fucking armored, demonic looking badass creature from fucking beyond the moon and shit, but Will Smith fucking cold cocked that motherfucker in the face, you know? So of course he's out like a fucking light instantly and for hours. Makes perfect fucking sense if you think about it. I mean, Will Smith is just that fucking powerful, dude. Welcome to Earth. Paul kept saying he said Earth. I was like, are you sure he says Earth, Paul? And Paul's like, yeah. I watched that shit. That motherfucker said Earth perfectly clearly. He did not say Earth. Fucking Paul, man.
Paul makes up shit.
Motherfucker pours on that hot sauce. Oh, yeah, dude. He said Earth. My brother just dodged a bullet. I can't find canyon trails online, but I found green misty sky. My brother was going to disown me. Dude, misty green sky is fucking... It's not as bad as Canyon Trail, but it is bad. So it'll torture any normal person. Here's what you do. You tell him, all right, you got to sit down. If you watch this whole movie, I'll give you $100. You got to watch it all in one sitting, though. He'd be like, hell yeah. And then, like, right before it ends, just turn it off and be like, well, you didn't watch the whole thing. I don't know you shit. What? This bullshit. You turned it off. It's like, I never said I couldn't stop you. You know? That was never a stipulation. What about Joker? People can still like real good movies. You're taking what I said a little bit too literally. That's okay. I get it. You gotta remember that a lot of times when I speak in hyperbolic ways, I'm speaking somewhat figuratively, and you shouldn't necessarily take the words at absolute face value, okay? Like, there's like an element of hyperbolic exaggeration at play there. I don't actually believe that there was no good film that's ever been made since Independence Day. I was making a commentary on the fact that there are too many movies that rely on spectacle and not on story or character or these things that are actually important, in my view. That was all I was saying. Did you know 70% of your audience is autistic? Hey, you know, that's why I'm explaining this. That's why I'm getting down. That's why I'm laying out the fucking framework so they get it. TJ, you should take steroids and then break Scotty like Bane broke Batman. Yeah, sure, why not? Joker was good, but I feel a lot of people got the wrong message from it. Was the message, fuck rich people, kill them all? If not, I didn't get the right message from it either, because that's what I took away. You know, not that I would endorse such a message, but, you know. I feel like the people who think that the movie is like a criticism of, like, the Joker... I always feel like the Joker is really just like people trying to say what they really think. But you can't just present the Joker as an outright hero. So you have to kind of come up with some kind of construct about why he's a villain, even though he's pretty much the hero in every narrative that he's presented in. At least by my fucking standard. Like, I mean, maybe not every incarnation of the Joker. There's probably ones that it's like, okay, well, I guess in this instance, that interpretation is genuinely an evil character. But there's plenty of times when the Joker is really, like, either the hero or of the narrative, or at least is making, like, cogent points against society that, you know, you can't put in the mouth of another character. Because you have to have someone who's, like, has a full-throated embrace of, like, absolute... nihilistic carnage, because you couldn't fucking voice it through anybody else. Batman as a character is pretty antithetical to the left. What? How could you say that?
You mean to tell me that a billionaire who beats up fucking people who are fucking like, I'm gonna dress up in a fucking I'm gonna use my billions of dollars to dress up in a fucking bat suit and go brutalize people who are like petty criminals and shit, while I'm secretly a fucking CEO and shit of a major Fortune 500 fucking company. Like, you think that's anti-leftist? Like, what? Where would you even read that messaging in there, dude? Huh? No way. Yeah, like Batman doesn't ever think to like, maybe I could deal with like the systemic underlying issues that cause poverty, you know? Like, maybe I could get Gotham to institute a UBI so that people aren't desperate and like turning to crime at such an insane rate. You know, maybe I could fucking invest in some social programs, or like be it, you know, charitable, or like devote my life to improving the station of others. Nope. Fuck all that. Get the bat suit. It's time to brutalize some thugs. Mommy! Mommy! Daddy! Ah! Mommy and Daddy! No, I must not kill. Oh, I am so deep. I must brood. I am Batman. You know, it's like, all right, whatever. Huh. That's cute. That's real cute. It's like, you could probably like Batman, you know, if you like, you probably have enough money to just like solve all the social ills in this entire city, right? Like, you could probably just be like, well, okay, I'm gonna write a few checks, I'm gonna fund a few programs, I'm gonna fucking, you know. But no, you don't wanna do that. Rather just dress up like a bat and beat the shit out of people. That's cool too. That might also work, who knows? I'm sure you're not just like perpetuating a cycle of violence that never ends. Yeah, so Batman is obviously, but you know, I mean, that all being said, Batman's fucking badass. You know, what are you gonna do? Like, you know, it can be true that he's a morally flawed character with a totally wrong-headed idea about what he should be doing with his time, money, and resources. But it can also be true that he's a fucking badass, and fucking, what are you gonna do, man? Batman's cool. I like Batman. Batman does donate to charities and invest in Gotham, though. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that, but, like, you know, clearly, like, every time you see him flying around in a bat jet or, like, a super bat mecha suit, or, like, all that shit could have been used to, like, hey, maybe get some like, that jet has to be, like, hundreds of millions of dollars, right? You know what I mean? Like, maybe instead of that, you know, make sure every child in Gotham has food tonight. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, if his wealth is like anywhere near like what like an Elon Musk or something is, and that's kind of how he's depicted, then like he could easily solve like 90% of Gotham's social ills like that. Just like nothing. So, yeah, it doesn't really work. What does work is dress up like a bat and beat people up. That's what you gotta do. No superhero movies are leftist. Tony Stark had infinite power with the gauntlet, and he snapped the universe back to the hell world it was before Thanos showed up. Well, you know. I guess Tony Stark wasn't very imaginative. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of a. I mean, I can't think of many movies that are mainstream American cinema that has like a truly like leftist bent is pretty fucking rare. So I'm not saying it never happens, but you know, it especially doesn't fucking typically reach those popcorn movies unless it's like really fucking shrouded in allegory. What's a metaphorically leftist movie? It'd have to be something you could really like interpret the shit out of, like, you know, like a Matrix or something, you know? I could definitely see some like leftist themes in the Matrix or, you know, something like that. But it'd have to be something that was like really open to interpretation, you know what I mean? Because then you can kind of just find a lot of different ideas in there. Don't worry, TJ. BuzzFeed is getting into the movie business. We'll have leftist movies soon that I'm sure are great and well written. Wait, so is it going to be the quizzes side of BuzzFeed or the news side of BuzzFeed? Because BuzzFeed's news page is actually pretty reasonably good most of the time. Godzilla versus King Kong will be Marxist, calling it. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Fuck. Ben Shapiro movies too. Dude, the Ben Shapiro movie looked kind of cool. I don't know. I know it got bad reviews or whatever, but like obviously that was going to happen. I mean, I don't know. It looked pretty neat. Now, it could have just been like a fucking good trailer for a shitty movie. Or maybe I just have shitty taste in movies. But I don't know. I thought it looked pretty cool. There's definitely some fucking corners of BuzzFeed that are pretty lame. I don't know. You can definitely find some fucking really shitty fucking notions present on there. But there's not like too many. I mean, I don't know. Like the news section in particular is really not too bad. Review Ben Shapiro's movie. I'll do it whenever I can get it for free. Or like for not very much. Maybe like if it's like $1.99 to rent or something. I don't know. But until I see that, I don't really. Or maybe it'll end up on Prime. I don't know. BuzzFeed Unsolved is good. It's not even a drink. It's fucking like applesauce in a little pouch. Where the fuck is my drink, by the way? Where'd you guys put it? Baby, they stole my drink. Chat stole my drink. What am I supposed to do? Spank them? I'm supposed to spank you guys, sorry. Every rose has its thorn. The punishment is death. 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 I got the munchies like a motherfucker, dude. I don't know what caused that. Man, if Tom Brady won another Super Bowl, that'd be crazy. Especially since I started this year reading articles like, Tom Brady's a shell of his former self, a shadow of the once great man he used to be. And he's like, oh yeah, here's my fucking 7th Super Bowl ring, bitch. What now? I don't even like him, and I still think that's fucking funny. cracker. You should see the movie Alden's Number. Dude, the critics are raving. Alden's Number coming this fall to a theater near you. I mean, at this point, can you really, like, I know, like, probably a lot of you guys don't really give a shit about football, so I won't linger on it too much. But, like, at this point, can you really deny that Tom Brady is, like, the best quarterback of all time? Especially if he wins the Super Bowl with another fucking team. Like, leaving the Patriots, and he still fucking wins. It's like, I mean, come on. It's like, it's over. There's not even a fucking, like, discussion. Like, you don't have to like the motherfucker, but he's just, like, clearly the fucking best. I don't know. Am I wrong? I think I'm right. You want trash on your head? No? You guys have to wait here because I got to take the trash out. Take out the fucking trash. Should take you out too. You guys are trash as well. No jacket needed in Louisiana. That's true. I mean, it's a little chilly, but... Man, if I was going to go out there for like a half hour, I'd bring a jacket, I guess. But to take out the trash, no jacket necessary. Right, baby? Mwah. Never. Mwah. Love you.
Love you.
Hey, TJ, I'm cooking peppercorn pork chop with a pickled pepper relish and potatoes Romanoff. Cool. Send me that recipe. It sounds good. I need to get better at pork chops. How do I make the pork chop not so chewy? I'm thinking I need to marinate it. I don't know. Let me know what your recipe is, unless it's chewy, in which case, I guess don't, because Chelsea won't eat it. It's on the Food Wishes YouTube channel. Yeah, I watch that shit. I watch that channel. Why are you cooking pork chops so late? I'm not. Or wait, you're talking about that person that is. Maybe it's not late where they live. Like, you know, there's time zones, right? I get the feeling some of you guys are not familiar with the concept of a time zone, which makes me think, like, what are they teaching you motherfuckers? You know, like, I really sometimes get the impression that, like, there's motherfuckers in this chat that don't know what a time zone is, and they're, like, fucking super confused when other people are doing daytime shit. Also, like, if someone wants to cook a pork chop at 3 in the morning, like, fuck you, that's their own business. Like, I've cooked at fucking 3 in the morning before. You know, you can do that. You're allowed to cook at any time you want. Some people work fucking different hours. It's like, not everyone lives the same fucking life as you do and has, like, the same weird, like, rules against, like, don't cook a pork chop after 9 p.m. or it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, settle down. Hey, Jeff Tennerman. Don't mind me, Squeaks. I'm going to keep up with DFF. Did you have to give money to Scotty? Because I personally think the fact Trump got impeached twice should count for something. Well, unfortunately, the bet wasn't like Trump's going to get impeached. The bet was that Trump would not complete his term, which he did. But I have not presented Sky with the money yet, so we'll see when that happens, I guess. Why does Paul act so tough when he has a big ball of squishy dough? I don't feel like Paul acts tough. I mean, I've never felt like Paul is acting tough. I've never felt like Paul is like, oh man, Paul's fucking trying to be like an internet tough guy right now or whatever. Like, I don't really feel like Paul ever has done that, so I don't know. Paul definitely acts tough. All right, well, I feel like I spend more time with Paul than you, but I don't know, maybe. I don't really, like, when? Like, give me an example of something he's done where it was like, Paul was acting tough when? He bans you if you mention Brett Keane and people think he's being tough. Oh yeah, tough guy. I'm willing to throw down over this. At that point, you're the one who's acting like you think you're tough, so. Yeah, man, I feel like Paul has like gone to like extreme lengths at times to like talk about how not tough he is. Like, he's literally like said he's a terrible fighter and like, you know, all kinds of other shit. So, I don't know. He might ban people over Vosh now, which is hilarious. I mean, in fairness, he does get kind of ridiculous when like every time you're on here, like our entire subreddit and like 90% of the time when I'm on here, someone eventually, I mean, really, I don't think I've done a single one of these where I haven't seen that name pop up at least a few times. Like, there are just people in whom, like, in whom's head, that's not grammatical. There's just people who, like, he's just, like, Vosh is constantly, like, in the hamster wheel of their brain. He's just running in there, and they just can't get over it. It's just like every fucking waking second of every day, even when they're watching somebody else, it's like, so, you know, what do you think about what Vorsh said about Vorsh? So it's like, I don't know. I can kind of see it, honestly. Because it does get pretty fucking over the top. Who would win a fist fight, you or Vosh? No, this was not an invitation to start going on the fucking... This was not... I wasn't, like, saying that because I was like, please, guys, start talking about Vosh. Like, it was kind of the opposite, really. It was kind of like, hey, you know, we don't have to talk about Vosh 24/7. You can talk about other things. It's totally cool. You know? I mean, I'll watch some Vosh, too. I'm not saying I don't fucking watch it, but, like, you know, settle down. Yeah, see, I don't care. I mean, all this shit, Vosh is this, Vosh is that. Just like, no, just stop. Just like, don't even, just like, no, not right now. Come on. Someone said to Vosh that you called him a demagogue. It's pretty dishonest phrasing or whatever, but whatever. I mean, I kind of did, but I feel like the context is kind of important there, but whatever. Worse, we could talk about Destiny. Well, if it was a few years ago, you would be. Because I swear, I used to constantly... I remember that. I remember I used to constantly get like, you should debate Destiny. You should debate Destiny. You should debate Destiny. I'd like, on what? And they'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Just debate him. It's like, I don't even know what you want me to debate the guy on. And I always find it so fucking crazy that, like, there's, like, these channels that, like, thrive on debate, and then other channels that don't thrive on debate are, like, expected to, like, if you don't debate this fucking debate master or whatever the fuck, then you're a piece of shit. It's like, I don't really want to do that. Like, they seem like they're really good at it, and I'm not that good at it, so why am I going to do this? Because, like, at a certain point in a debate, I'm just going to be like, oh, yeah, well, fuck you. Like, my response at a certain point is just eat shit. And then people be like, oh, no argument. It's like, I have one, but, like, you know, I've made it at this point. And I don't know, it just becomes like a rhetorical battle and shit. But, you know. I'm just not, I don't really see how the charisma contest is, like, useful, but maybe it is. I don't fucking know. I mean, it can be entertaining, so whatever. Don't talk about Vosh and Destiny. I'd rather hear about big bouncing booties. Yeah, see? That's more like it.
How do you feel about this one?
What is it?
Banana.
Apple banana. I mean, it's fine.
You like it?
Sure.
Kind of weird, I feel like.
Is it? Tastes fine to me.
Yeah.
What?
Some more?
Eh.
You're like grabbing for it.
No, my hand's just there. Oops. 2 Pauls versus 1 Scotty. Who wins? There would be big bouncing booties. I don't know. Hey TJ, bit of a latecomer tonight. Have you ever decide to get in on this stock market madness going on recently? I have a little AMC stock and a little bit of Nokia stock. I was kind of too late to buy the GameStop stock. It was already just like pretty much as high as it's gonna go. I don't really see any reason to buy it at this point, but I bought some of the other ones. It's kind of cool to cost fucking hedge fund people money. Prevent them from shorting the stock like they wanted to. About Dogecoin. I've looked into it. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of answered that earlier, but I'm in a state where the main app they sell it on is doesn't work here. Just buy Bitcoin. Yeah, I have a little bit of that, I guess. Just do a curl through your mustache. I actually have done that. I was doing that earlier today, actually, but it doesn't. Even with like super strong mustache glue and shit in there, it doesn't really want to stay. Binance will work. No, it won't. It doesn't work in my state. It will, yeah. Uphold works. I don't want to do it. Like, I mean, if I could do it easily, I'd do it, but like, I don't feel like going through a bunch of steps to do it. So, and use a VPN. Well, it literally wants my fucking address. I mean, I guess I could say I live somewhere I don't, but like, I don't know. Tulsi can still win. Holy shit, really? Every rose has its thorn. Tulsi would be a great president. Eh. She wouldn't be as bad as Biden, I guess, but eh. There's a lot of shit I really don't care for about that Tulsi Gabbard bitch. Mike Bloomberg. Mike Bloomberg will never win. Yeah. Yawn. Yawn, yawn, yawn. You bore me now. I think that I shall bid you adieu. Yes, yes, yes.